2025 has been a thrilling year for Korean cinema, especially for fans of brutal, high-intensity action films that keep your adrenaline pumping from start to finish. These movies are packed with jaw-dropping fight scenes, dark storylines, and fearless performances that redefine what action means on screen. From gritty revenge tales to explosive gangster wars, each film delivers a raw, unforgettable experience. With top-tier direction and powerful visuals, Korean filmmakers continue to push the boundaries of the genre. Today, we are counting down the top 10 most brutal and best Korean action movies of 2025 that you simply can't miss. These films are violent, gripping, and masterfully told, perfect for action lovers who crave intensity. Let's dive into the cinematic battles and chaos that made 2025 a landmark year for Korean action cinema. At number 10, we have John Wick. John Wick follows the story of a retired hitman who is mourning the death of his beloved wife. After her passing, she leaves him a puppy named Daisy to help him cope with his grief. When a group of gangsters led by a reckless thug named Losef Tarasov breaks into his home, steals his car, and kills the dog, John is pushed over the edge. What they didn't know is that John Wick was once the most feared assassin in the underworld. Fueled by rage and vengeance, he comes out of retirement to track them down. His quest for revenge sparks a brutal war with his former associates in the criminal world. As bullets fly and bodies fall, John's deadly skills and relentless focus make him unstoppable. The film is a high-octane tale of revenge, loss, and the violent return of a legendary assassin. At number 9, we have Furious 7. Furious 7 continues the high-octane saga as Dominic Toretto and his crew face a deadly new enemy, Deckard Shaw, seeking revenge for his brother Owen. After the team's past mission leaves Owen in a coma, Deckard begins targeting them one by one. With the help of a government operative, Mr. Nobody, the crew sets out to capture a powerful surveillance device called God's Eye to locate Shaw. As they travel across the globe, from the streets of Los Angeles to the mountains of Azerbaijan and the towers of Abu Dhabi, they face explosive battles and gravity-defying stunts. Meanwhile, Brain struggles to balance his dangerous life with fatherhood. The story builds toward an emotional climax that honors the late Paul Walker with a heartfelt farewell. Packed with action, family bonds, and thrilling car chases, Furious 7 is a powerful tribute and a turning point in the Fast and Furious franchise. At number 8, we have London Has Fallen. London Has Fallen follows US Secret Service agent Mike Banning as he accompanies President Benjamin Asher to London for the British Prime Minister's funeral. What starts as a solemn international event quickly turns into chaos when terrorists launch a massive coordinated attack, destroying landmarks and assassinating several world leaders. With London under siege and security systems compromised, Banning must protect the president at all costs. As they flee through the war-torn city, they uncover a deadly plot led by a vengeful arms dealer seeking retribution for a drone strike. The enemies blend into shadows, making every move a deadly risk. Banning relies on his combat skills, instincts, and unwavering loyalty to keep their president alive. The film escalates into a gripping cat-and-mouse game through the secrets of London. Packed with intense action and suspense, London Has Fallen is a high-stakes battle against terror and betrayal. At number 7, we have Brawl in Cell Block 99. It follows Bradley Thomas, a former boxer turned mechanic who loses his job and turns to drug trafficking to support his family. After a deal goes wrong, he is arrested and sent to prison, where he learns his pregnant wife has been kidnapped by a cartel. To save her, he is forced to commit violent acts in prison to get transferred to a brutal maximum security facility. There, he must confront a sadistic warden and fights his way to cell block 99. As the violence escalates, Bradley unleashes his raw physical power in relentless and brutal brawls. With grim determination, he sacrifices his own safety for his wife's and unborn child's lives. The film explores themes of loyalty, sacrifice, and brutal justice. It's a gritty, slow-burning thriller that delivers intense emotional and physical impact. At number 6, we have The Predator. The Predator follows Quinn McKenna, an army sniper who encounters a deadly alien creature during a mission and secretly sends its armor home as evidence. When his young autistic son, Rory, accidentally activates the alien tech, he becomes a target of both the Predator and covert government agency. A more advanced Predator arrives on Earth, hunting its own kind to eliminate weakness and enhance itself with human DNA. Quinn teams up with a group of ex-soldiers and evolutionary biologist, Casey Brackett, to protect his son and stop the threat. As they uncover the alien's path to invade Earth, the team must face brutal battles and deadly traps. The Predator's goal is to harness human evolution, seeing autism as the next step in advancement. With time running out, Quinn risks everything to save his son and humanity. The film blends sci-fi action with dark humor, delivering a fierce showdown between man and alien. At number 5, we have Rambo: Last Blood. Rambo: Last Blood follows John Rambo, now living a quiet life on his Arizona ranch, trying to find peace after years of war. He has formed a close bond with his housekeeper Maria and her granddaughter, Gabrielle, whom he sees as family. When Gabrielle travels to Mexico to find her estranged father and is kidnapped by a violent cartel, Rambo's world is shattered. Fueled by rage and love, he embarks on a brutal mission to rescue her, unleashing his deadly skills one last time. After rescuing Gabrielle, too late to save her life, Rambo sets a deadly trap on his ranch for the cartel members who follow him. What follows is a savage and emotional battle, with Rambo confronting his pain and rage through bloodshed. In a final act of vengeance, he takes down the entire cartel in a spectacular showdown. Rambo: Last Blood is a dark, emotional finale that blends action, grief, and justice. At number 4, we have Extraction. Extraction follows Tyler Rake, a fearless black market mercenary with a haunted past, who is hired to rescue Ovi, the kidnapped son of an international crime lord. The mission takes him deep into the dangerous underworld of Dhaka, Bangladesh, where betrayal and violence lurk around every corner. As Tyler navigates the city's chaotic streets and corrupt forces, he forms an unexpected bond with the boy. With enemies closing in and his own life at risk, he must confront his personal demons while keeping Ovi alive. The rescue operation quickly turns into a brutal survival mission. Despite overwhelming odds, Tyler fights relentlessly, displaying raw courage and relentless determination. His sacrifice and emotional transformation add depth to the explosive action. Extraction is a high-stakes, emotionally charged action thriller about redemption, loyalty, and survival. At number 3, we have Nobody. Nobody follows Haj Mansell, a seemingly ordinary and mild-mannered family man living a quiet suburban life. Beneath his dull routine lies a hidden past as a highly skilled government assassin who walked away from violence. When two thieves break into his home, Haj initially holds back to protect his family, but the incident awakens his suppressed instincts. After a minor altercation escalates, he finds himself targeted by a dangerous Russian mob led by the brutal Yulian. As the threat grows, Haj unleashes his lethal abilities, taking down enemies with precision and fury. His transformation shocks both his family and enemies, revealing a man who is far from nobody. Armed with wit, weapons, and experience, he reclaims his identity in a blaze of action. Nobody is a gritty, explosive thriller about rediscovering one's true self through chaos and combat. At number 2, we have Bullet Train. Bullet Train follows Ladybug, an unlucky and wary assassin determined to complete a simple mission peacefully after a string of bad luck. Tasked with retrieving a briefcase on a high-speed bullet train from Tokyo to Kyoto, he quickly realizes he is not only the killer on board. The train is packed with dangerous assassins from around the world, each with conflicting goals and deadly skills. As secrets unravel and connections between the passengers come to light, a larger conspiracy begins to surface. The mission turns into a chaotic fight for survival with explosive twists at every stop. Flashbacks reveal each character's dark past, intertwining their fates in unexpected ways. With non-stop action, dark humor, and clever storytelling, the ride becomes a thrilling game of cat and mouse. In the end, fate, karma, and chaos collide in one unforgettable journey aboard the bullet train. At number 1, we have The Beekeeper. The Beekeeper follows the story of Adam Clay, a quiet and mysterious man living a secluded life as a beekeeper, hiding a deadly past. When his kind-hearted neighbor is driven to suicide by a cruel phishing scam, Adam's true identity is revealed. He is a former operative of a secret organization known as the Beekeepers. Fueled by grief and vengeance, he comes out of retirement to dismantle the powerful network behind the scam. As he launches a brutal campaign of justice, he faces off against corrupt tech moguls, government conspiracies, and deadly assassins. The line between hero and vigilante blurs as Adam uses his lethal skills to protect the innocent. With each calculated move, he exposes the rot in a system that exploits the vulnerable. Haunted by his past and driven by a moral code, he risks everything to restore balance. The Beekeeper is a high-octane action thriller about revenge, justice, and one man's war against digital evil. And there you have it, 10 of the most intense, heart-pounding Korean action movies of 2025 that delivered pure adrenaline from start to finish. Whether it was high-speed chases, mind-blowing fight scenes, or gritty revenge plots, these films raised the bar for action lovers everywhere. If you are a fan of powerful storytelling blended with explosive action, these are must-watch titles. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing Korean drama and movie content. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.